Happy New Year to everybody. This is 2026, so I hope this is a good year for everybody. Last year was kind of rough, but I'm excited about 2026 and all the things that are to come. So, welcome to my $1 million diary, where I document my journey on going from zero to $1 million in net worth. My name is Eddie Cespedes, and today we're going to be going over the last month in 2025 and all the ups and downs and all the things that I had going on. All right, here we go. So this is the December recap for 2025. Hmm, this thing's not moving. There we go. All right. So as far as YouTube is concerned, I said in November that I wasn't going to update the old channel that I had, but instead I was just going to go back to the stuff that really matters right now. And so the YouTube channel that I have for the Amazon Influencer Program that I haven't uploaded anything to for probably a year. I don't really think I uploaded anything for it in 2025, but it started gaining steady progress. Like it started getting followers out of nowhere. So I guess one of the videos took off. I got 268 subscribers now. So last month or the previous month, the month of November, I had 256. So I gained 12 followers as of today's recording, which is modest, steady progress, but I haven't uploaded anything. The one thing that I did notice on that channel, however, was that there's a video that I made about a cock gun, I think. And yeah, it's gotten a lot of negative reviews. And I understand, but like, I guess people don't understand. But I made the videos, like I just cranked these videos out for the Amazon influencer, and I know a lot of times like I end up missing things, and some of the videos really bomb because other times I'm making videos on products and it's like I don't know what to say, so I just start rambling. And yeah, these people would really get offended by it. But that video got a lot of hate, and I went back to look at all the comments because I wanted to try to answer all the comments, and it's really hard to answer all of them right now. Especially with only 268 subscribers, I would have thought it would have been easier, but it's not. And especially when you get a lot of hate. But uh, all media is, I think, is that how they say, all attention is good attention. So it is what it is. It helps me in the algorithm as long as people keep commenting on it. But yeah, I'm getting a lot of hate on it. Property challenges. So the condo is still empty. I went all of December trying to rent it out, and I couldn't. I dropped the price 3 times. So initially, I tried to rent it out for 1750, just because I wanted to see what's the most I could get for it. So 1750. I didn't really get any applications or anything like that. Nobody wanted it. Then I dropped it to 1700. I think I got a couple applications. I missed one guy. Like I put it on Avail, which lets you post it on like 20 rental sites, and one guy set up. Sorry, I'm a little sick. One guy wanted to set up in a tour, and I completely missed it. And by the time I tried to get back to him, you know how that goes. It was already too late. Then I dropped it to 1650, and then I started getting a little more interest in it, but still not really enough. So I dropped it to 1600, and I really can't go any less than 1600. And now I get a lot of contacts, but I mean, I put it on Facebook Marketplace as well, but I get a lot of contacts on Facebook Marketplace, which tells me that it's going for a good price. That means basically I reached the market value of that home, but I get a lot of people that that cancel, or I show up over there and then they never end up like coming over. So it's just crazy. Like it's really hard to get somebody in there right now. But it's fine. I'm probably gonna keep it at 1600. I mean, later today I have a few people that are supposed to go look at it, but I'm hopeful that I'll be able to get it rented for February. I wasn't so hopeful for December, especially since it's the holidays. Last year I was also struggling to get the other property rented out during the holidays, but I think now that it's a new year, a lot of people are looking to move out, and I also got contacts from a lot of people that were looking to rent out, but they were looking further out into like February or March at the time. So yeah, we're good on that one. The Apopka house, I know part of my quarterly goal for that last fourth quarter was to get this property already completely set up, and I did not do that. But again, that's another quarter of failed goals, but it's fine. I did, however, I was the service call that was done. I did take care of that, so that door got completed. Um, the I had an issue with flooding, and that I ended up hiring some laborers to go over there. There's like a bunch of rocks over there, anyways. That were it's a long story, it doesn't matter. But the thing is, I hired some laborers to go out there and work on the edge of the house to basically get some of that excess dirt that was clogging up during heavy rainfall, and then it was causing the house to flood. So I got them to basically take all that excess dirt and haul it off. So that was a very hard job. I did it on one part of the job, one part of the house, and it took forever and it killed me. It like took me out for like 2 days. So I was able to hire a team of people to do that. So that was a major project that needed to be done. And now that that's done, um, I have a little more peace of mind. The other thing that's wrong with that house is the the a that roof. That roof is going to be trickier than I thought to get fixed, because I was trying to look for some fixtures using ChatGPT, and I thought I had it. Then I passed it over to my contractor, who passed it over to some family that he had over in Mexico who dealt with those types of roofs, and they got back to me with how they they got back to me with how they treat those roofs. And I'm not a fan of it. I don't know if I really want to do that, or if I want to try and find somebody to at least take care of a section of that roof. But it is something that I got to do, because now the roof is leaking, and that's a liability right there that I got to take care of. Hmm. All right, going on to the online sales. So there was a lot going on these last 2 months. It was very hectic with the moving and trying to get everything set up, and then trying to get the house organized, the new house that we moved into. But I was able to make some sales despite all of that. And here we have on eBay, I made 1956 $1,956 in sales, which was pretty good. And on Etsy, I made $757 in sale, which was unexpected. That is the highest I've had all year. So in 2025, that was my best performing month. Amazon, I did $484 in revenue. I honestly thought I was gonna at least cross the $500 or $600 threshold, since it's the holidays. I didn't, but 484 was still better than 303 in November. So in total, that is $3,197. Uh, Moving on to the next. And as far as like some personal things, so the house that we moved into, there was some repairs that needed to get taken care of. Uh, so it was like painting things, like painting walls and stuff like that, pest control, uh, deep cleaning, organizing, all those things. My car also, the car that I drive, the transmission is going bad. So I ended up using taking my wife's car, which is a really, really old car. She probably wouldn't get no more than like $1,000 for it. And then I bought her another car. It says new car. I bought her a new car, new to her, but not a new car. It's used cars. I don't really buy new cars. And so I bought her a car, and then I took her old car, and now I got my other car sitting in the driveway, which it still works. I plan on using it. It's just for whatever reason, I woke up one morning and the tire was completely flat, but that's fine. And then I got sick during the holidays, so that also held me back. So Christmas week, I was sick. I'm still a little sick right now, as you can probably tell. I'm trying to hold back a lot of coughs, and the anyway, it wasn't ideal to get sick because I had so much going on, but it happened, and now we're just managing through it. So I also I'm laying the business foundation. So going into this year, I have an entire like business idea. So all the things that I've been doing in the last uh, say 2 years, 3 years. So the last 3 years, I've been trying like little projects here and there, and I'm trying to culminate it into like one business so that I can go all into it. And so I was trying to get all that set up. So I know one of the things that I wanted when we were living in the condo was too small, and that's why I wanted to move into a bigger house, and at least a house with a garage. And the plan was to do all that for this year. So this year, start saving up for a house. If I was gonna buy a house, if I was gonna rent a house, start looking for one. Turned out one of the tenants did not want to renew the lease, so I ended up going back into that house, and we got that set up. So now it's to our liking, and I have the garage, so I got that set up. Uh, yeah, and then we were also planning on getting a car that was more family friendly. So all that happened. All that was supposed to happen this year, but circumstances changed, and so because of that, it all happened before the end of the year. So even though I wasn't able to really hit the goals that I had set, in some way, I would say last month was a lot more successful because was a lot more successful than, or it was still a successful month because we goals that we initially set at the beginning of the year, or like plans that we had for family plans, we were able to finish them this year, even though we ended up pushing them further out into the next year, really towards the end of 2026. But that got pushed off to the end of 2025, and we closed 2025 with a new place that we're living in and a new family car. So that was pretty good. And also in December, I was able to draw up my business plan, really get organized as far as my thoughts and where I want to go. So as far as clarity, I got all that down. So when I say laying the business foundation, I already filed the LLC. I filed it middle of December, but I filed it so that it would start on January 1st. The problem is that the way the holidays was, the way they landed on the calendar this year, they landed on Wednesdays. The state decided, government decided to shut down and take the day off on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then you got the weekend, Saturday, Sunday. So right now it's Sunday, January 4th, and they're still processing requests from December 16th and 17th. And I think I did mine's. Mine was filed for the 18th, I believe. So they're backed up, which means I'm backed up as far as like starting the business and getting the bank account and all of that. But that's fine because in the meantime, I can start getting ready for other things and doing other stuff. So yeah, so I set up the workspace. Oh, I also launched an Instagram. I created a new Instagram, and this is a side separate from like my business that I want to go into. It was for my real estate. So everything that I want to do as far as real estate, or everything that I'm doing as far as real estate, it's going to be on that page. I have no intentions on growing it. Like I'm not focusing on growth and trying to make a bunch of content for it. Like it's not something that I'm going all in. It's just a little portfolio of my real estate stuff, like my thoughts, what I've learned. It's really more like for me, but like a public journal, kind of like what this is right here. So yeah, I did that. I got 4 posts on there so far. I would like to at least post maybe realistically, I would like to post like 2 or 3 times a week, but also I don't have like a whole lot of content, and I'm not planning on going into real estate. Anyways, like I'm not planning on doing more, buying more real estate right now. So it's just more like stuff that's going on, whatever. But yeah, and then my oh shoot, sorry. So moving forward, I still need to complete the books, close all the books for 2025. I got one property left, which is the property in Apopka, my problem property. I need to get that closed. I want to do that this month. I want to wrap up 2025, all the stuff that I need to do for 2025. I just want to get it over with, and then I want to launch this business. So I want to hit the ground running. And the problem, or at least the challenge right now, is that at work the volume has like taken off, like it's ridiculous right now. So I'm probably gonna be having a lot of hours at my job, and it's gonna take from all the other stuff that I got to do. So probably gonna end up sacrificing sleep. I'm probably not gonna get a whole lot of it. And and then also, like everybody, my New Year's resolution, I have um, like health goals that I want to hit as far as like working out and stuff like that. So I got to get back into it, and that's also gonna be time consuming. So, anyways, it's gonna be a challenge, but I'm looking forward to it. And really, this first month is about establishing systems. So the first month, I want to get the business set up. I want to establish some routines, schedule like reliable product sourcing for the business, and it's just more about like trying to figure things out right now, like trying to get organized and trying to figure out what it is that that's gonna work for me, or at least establish some kind of system and test it out for the next few months, and then we'll see how it goes, and I'll probably adjust along the way. So, man, I'm fucking dying here. So I don't even know what this page is. It says the balancing act: running an e-commerce business. Oh yeah, I think this is everything that I said: managing investment properties, starting a new venture, and handling family priorities all at once. Let me see this here real quick. Oh, actually, yeah, I think that's it. I don't know why AI added this. I should probably really pay more attention to these slides, because sometimes I look through them and I see like all of them are fine, and then I'm just like everything's good. All right, so in these last 2 months, the lessons that I've taken is to stay flexible. Plans change. I got to be able to pivot, and I got to be able to adjust my strategies. I also keep momentum going. So everything here is about momentum. I got to make sure that every day I do something as far as something for my goals. So like health related, I got to make sure that I stay relatively around the calories that I'm trying to or the calories that I have set so that I can lose some weight. Uh, Make sure that I work out. Uh, let's see, and then I got to make sure that every day I do something that's gonna help my business move forward, regardless of all the family things that I got going on, and regardless of everything that's going on at my job. I just gotta make sure that uh, every day I get 100% out of every day, and that's not gonna happen. But if every day I can at least complete 70 to 80% of the tasks that I have set, I think that will be I think that will be considered a successful day. And yeah, so I was able to build the foundation, setting up my workspaces, filing paperwork, establishing some new systems. Hopefully, they pay dividends in the future. And yeah, I'm excited to see what. Anyways, I'm really excited to see what January has for all of us. Really, I don't really know you guys, but anyways, I'm excited to see what January has for me, and I got to get better at making these videos. So right now, let's see, I'm at 18 minutes. I could have probably cut this video to like maybe 15 minutes. So yeah, so also the goal for these like recap videos is to get it to between 10 and 15 minutes, like just really quick, but I really just end up doing a lot of rambling. And that's all that we have. Anyways, that's all that we have. And so I'll be back next month with an update to let you guys know how January goes. I didn't write any like tasks that I have to do here, but really for January, if I keep it really simple, and that's what I'm trying to do a lot more of. All I'm trying to do is get the business up and running, get it set up, and establish some routines. That's really the main thing. If I can get that, then I'll be good for the rest of the year. It's all about setting the tone. So that's all I have for today, and I will see you guys. Really, me, make this for myself. I'll see you guys next month.